Why does time feel faster as we age? When we are children, a single year feels like a huge amount of time. Summer vacations seem endless, and waiting for birthdays feels like forever. Yet, as adults, entire months pass by almost unnoticed. Seasons change quickly, and years seem to slip through our fingers. Many people wonder why this happens. Why does time feel like it speeds up as we age? The truth is, physical time does not change. A minute is always 60 seconds. A year is always the same length. But our perception of time changes dramatically, and this shift occurs inside the brain. One explanation is related to memory formation. In childhood, almost everything is new. New experiences, new people, new places, new learning. The brain is constantly recording fresh information. These new memories create what feels like a very dense timeline. When we look back, there is so much stored in memory that our brain perceives those years as rich and long. As adults, routine increases. We often experience repeated activities, the same job, similar days, familiar environments, consistent habits. When life becomes predictable, the brain stores fewer new memories. It begins to compress repetitive experiences. In memory terms, a year with fewer distinct moments feels shorter when recalled. Another factor is proportional time. Imagine being 5 years old. 1 year is 20% of your entire life experience. But at 50 years old, 1 year is only 2% of your life. The more life we have lived, the smaller each new year feels in relation to the whole memory of existence. There is also the matter of attention. Children are naturally present-focused. They notice small details, the sound of a bee, the shape of a cloud, the patterns of sand, the colour of water. Adults often live in their thoughts, planning ahead or dwelling on the past. Our awareness of the moment becomes thinner. We simply pay less attention to the present experience, and when attention is shallow, time slips more easily through it. Another possible explanation involves biological timekeeping. Some theories suggest that metabolic rate influences time perception. Children have faster heartbeats, faster breathing rhythms, and faster neural processing. Their internal clock runs quicker, which makes external time feel slower. As metabolism slows with age, the inner clock slows down too, and the outside world seems to speed up. Stress and responsibility also play a role. Adults juggle more mental tasks: family, career, financial decisions, responsibilities, relationships, deadlines. With more cognitive load, the brain spends less time encoding present moment experiences deeply. The days blend into each other, forming fewer distinct markers in memory. Interestingly, time can expand again under certain conditions. When we travel to new places, experience new challenges, or learn new skills, we often feel time stretch. That's because novelty reactivates deeper memory encoding. Even at 70 or 80 years old, the brain can return to a childlike perception of time when exposed to new beauty, new environments, and new learning. Slow, mindful living also changes perception. If we pause to notice the warmth of sunlight on skin, the quiet movement of leaves, or the feeling of breathing deeply, our internal experience slows. Mindfulness expands the moment. In the end, time feels fast or slow, not because the world changes, but because we change in how we inhabit it. If life is filled with curiosity, attention, and new discoveries, time expands. If life becomes routine and automatic, time compresses. So the next time it feels like life is racing forward, remember that our perception of time is shaped by memory, novelty, attention, and awareness. By engaging deeply with the world around us, learning, noticing, and being present, we can stretch time in a meaningful way.